think I'm live actually. Hello everyone. Hello. I'm gonna jump in the Discord. Hang on. There we go. This could be risky, jumping in the Discord general chat. Anyone can join. But there we go. Wait, hang on. I've got a mute hotkey set up for that. That's good. Okie dokie. Let's go to the live screen. Right. Time to jump into some classic WoW. Now, I've got to admit, World of Warcraft is a game, and I'm going to just grab some quests and chat whilst we do this. But World of Warcraft is a game that I have a storied history with. In fact, Warcraft in general is a game that I have quite a long and loving history playing. You know, from Warcraft 1 to 2 to 3, and then naturally all of the games that 3 spawned. Not that I'm very good at them. I just realised I'm playing a hunter and I didn't shoot. I'm going to change that up. There we go. Yeah, I should probably learn to actually shoot my opponents first. Yeah, so played a lot of WoW. Always Alliance, predominantly. I had a few characters that were Horde back in the day. I say back in the day, post-Cataclysm as well. But predominantly Alliance. Let me just do this. Here we go. And no, I don't want to unlock the action bars. I want to have the action bars. There we go. And right, okay, that. Oh, I forgot that quivers are a thing, aren't they? That can go up there. Stone form can go there. Find treasure is a useful skill for dwarves. There we go. And yeah, you know, I played a lot of WoW. Classic was always my jam. Now, Turtle WoW, and this stream is not sponsored or endorsed in any way, shape, or form by the people that run Turtle WoW. But Turtle WoW is a Classic Plus server. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means that they've added some of their own content. It means that they've tried to stay faithful to the classic WoW feel whilst implementing additional quests, a few additional zones, bits and bobs here and there. There is a slight XP hike. You'll notice we've killed like 5 of these things and we've just leveled up, which is great. And that's just to aid you to get to end game content, I presume. I've not got a lot of time in on this server, but so far I'm really enjoying it. Really, really enjoying it. So yeah, let's keep collecting this tough wolf meat. Now, I think part of the things that they've implemented on here is every spec is viable, which means you can have, if you like, a melee hunter. Which may be something that we look at in the future, depending on bag space. I mean, I was torn between hunter or warrior. One of the reasons that I really like warrior is their ability to just run through things. Just absolutely decimating mobs. Okay, we're on 5 meat. Yeah, and just to give you an idea of the new zones they've done, so there's one here, Grim Reaches. It's a new zone bordering the wetlands. The bit of dead area between Stormwind and Dunmoreau. That's now Northwind. Yep, there is these islands over here. The oh my god, Gilly Jim's Isle, Lapidus Isle, Balor. So yes, there's tons of new stuff to explore. Tons of new stuff to explore, which is obviously makes it a little bit more exciting than just a standard classic server. And to be honest, if you're going to play a standard classic server, you should probably just play retail classic. I mean, that's if you don't mind Mists of Pandaria, but I'm pretty sure that they've got servers that are locked to TBC or Wrath of the Lich King, or even Classic, Vanilla Classic, you know? There we are, first quest done. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of walking, this one, because it's Classic and we haven't got a mount. I can sell all my crap here, can't I? Almost made my first silver there. Right, okay, so I'm a hunter, so I want leather. Can grab 2 more quests here. Etched Runes and Frost Your Trogs. Gonna pop that on. There we go. Brilliant. I've got a new screen set up over there. So if you see me casting my head over here, it's because I'm looking at that screen. So I apologise about that in advance. Rocked Your Trog Slain. Let's see how many of these we can shoot. Well, we've got quite a distance on the shooting as well. That feels longer than normal classic. Lovely. Excuse me. And if you're one of the people watching that commented on the Discord saying that you'd like to roll a new character with me, then just drop me a group invite and we can quest together. Brilliant. Burly Rockjaw Trog. Okay, so I'm guessing there's different types of Rockjaw Trogs. I'm going to make my way into the main area, actually. Whatever this is called. I say, like, whatever this is called, like I didn't play Dwarf for, you know, thousands of hours previously. Back in the day when I was playing this on retail. We need to complete the Etched Rune quest, which will be a nice bit of free experience. What I do admire about hunters, though, is their ability to pull. Okay. Seek training, track beasts. Don't think that's one of the most useful skills in the world. There we go. I've just lost all sound to my headphones. No idea why. Just going to double check. No, I think the sound is still coming through the stream. Yeah, okay, it sounds back. There we go. Perfect. I think maybe because the wireless receiver for my headphones is under my desk. And I've built quite a sturdy, thick desk. So, yeah, it's one of those. Let's get these burly Rockjaw Trogs. Oh, I just lost sound again. Lovely. I'm just going to continue to shoot as many of these as possible from range as we make our way over to the other quest giver. I seem to remember that this guy over here, it's like a little camp area. There's a couple of quest givers there. But I want to get out of this zone as quickly as humanly possible. Which means hitting level 5 or 10, probably 10, to get out of here as quickly as we can. Not sure what professions we're going to pick up, but we're gonna need some decent income. So yeah, probably not crafting professions. Okay, burly Rockjaw Trogs done. So now we just need normal Rockjaw Trogs. Is this the camp here? Nope, this isn't the camp, but there's a quest here, so I'll grab it. Because it's something I could be doing whilst I'm here. And also these guys are actually, they've got a roadmap of implementing Unreal Engine 5 as well, as a sort of update for them. So what does that mean? Well, it doesn't mean that they're going to make the game that's like the Unreal Engine 5 in WoW videos that you've seen, although that might be possible in the future with a lot of resources. But what it actually means is they'll be able to implement all of the quality of life features that they deem appropriate on the old 1.12 engine, which is going to be very, very interesting. Excuse me. Right, let me just rearrange my windows here, one sec. I'm going to pop that there, and I'm going to pop that over there. I'm going to get rid of that. Gonna get rid of that. There we go. Okay, cool. We're all good. I can see a pretty decent number of you chilling in the chat. Say hello. Tell me about your first WoW stories. How did you get into the game? What year? What races did you play? What did you love? What did you hate? These are all burly. That's... that one isn't. There we go. I'm really liking the idea of a hunter now that I've rolled a hunter. I do have a level 38 human paladin. And yeah, that's fine. But nothing really beats pure DPS classes. Paladin leveling is slow because it doesn't matter what level you are, unless you out-level something massively, you're taking on one enemy at a time. Let's just chop these guys up. Also, I just have to slay these boars. There's tons of slaying quests here. Oop. Accidentally toggled off my auto attack there. So I do need one more Rockjaw Trog. Okay. I've got skinning and mining on my paladin, so in terms of professions, I mean I could just go skinning and mining again. There's no law that says I can't do that. But I might go mining blacksmithing, to be completely honest with you. Might have one gathering, one crafting profession. Right, that's the Rockjaw Trogs done. Then I've got to smash the boars and hand in this quest. Okay, we've got multiple quests that we need to pick up as well.
What's on your mind?
Coldridge Mail.
See you soon. What can I do for you?
Okay.
Hi. Watch your back.
Right, okay, so Frostmane Troll Whelps. Which I think, yeah, if I remember correctly, they're the first enemies that you actually aggro. Why is there a level 7 human paladin here? Oh, okay. Whatever you're into, buddy. Okay, these bad boys are level 4. Which means they're going to get interesting in terms of the amount of damage they can put out. Although the starting zones, even back in vanilla, were pretty forgiving. Oh yeah, I took a bloody quest where I've got to do a delivery. Okay, let's do that. What have I got to do? The Scalding Moon Brew delivery. Let's do that. That's on a timer. 4 minutes. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make it. Because I think you've got to go there, from what I remember, pick up the thing and come back. I'm just going to reposition my camera as well. I apologise. That's better. Yeah, I think I've got to get back at the same time. Kill that rabbit. Let's jump down. Pick up a quest while we're here. Might be a useful one.
Hi, how are you? Off and away.
Boom. Oh yeah, gnomes start here as well.
What can I get for you today? Safe travel.
Okay. Oh, it was just literally just deliver it. Okay. That's good. I've got another quest I can grab from somebody.
You got my attention.
Oh, it is the same guy. I just had to wait for him to finish doing his dialogue dump.
Swears in the land. What's on your mind? Off with you.
Okay. Cool. I've got a quest to hand in outside. So far, it's going pretty well. Being a hunter. I've got 146 shot left. Probably buy another light shot if I can afford it.
Great to meet you. Safe travel.
Right, I can pop that on. There we go. Right, let's go smash some boars on the way back. Yeah. It's strange how many people came over to WoW after playing... Well, it's not... This isn't the strange bit. It's strange how many people came over to WoW after playing Warcraft 3. And then how evenly distributed... Because Warcraft 3, if we're being honest, the majority of the story was a Horde story. It was literally the story of the Horde resettling in Kalimdor and then aiding the other races into fighting the Burning Legion. But then, on the back of that, of how well that story was told, how evenly split most realms were between Alliance and Horde was incredible. I would not have called that. And I believe this place is pretty evenly split between Alliance and Horde, although I'm told that the Horde win everything. They win first dungeons, they win battlegrounds consistently. So yeah, that's a thing.
What can I do for you? Watch your back.
Okay, there we are. We've leveled up to level 5. I should have grabbed some hunter skills whilst I was in there, but I guess we're doing it the old grindy way until we go back. Let's carry on. I need another decent amount of these crag boars. That's 5. Aren't there things to pick up here as well? Yeah, there's like Felix's whatever and Felix's box. So I should be doing this whilst getting the whelps to make it reasonably efficient. Yeah, I'm going to need to go pick up some skills because I'm starting to do quite a low amount of damage. This guy is 2 levels lower than me. Luckily, because he's 2 levels lower than me, I have loads more health. I think by walking back I got an extra shot in there, I think. That's his box there, isn't it? Yeah. Come on, give him another chop. My chop doesn't do that much damage. Next time we're back there, don't let me forget to... Don't let me forget to pick up my skills. Continue shooting as much as possible. Yeah, I'm interested to see how the melee hunter works out. I don't know if... I know it's been rebalanced so that every spec is viable, but I still don't know if I could bring myself to play it. And I think hunters, if I remember correctly, they unlock male at level 40. Someone will correct me, I'm sure. There we go. Lovely. Right, we've got his box. Great stuff. On to the next one. And yeah, I've got the quest helper on. I know you guys are going to probably tell me either here or in the comments after the VOD is out that that's not the real classic experience. Well, I'm going to level with you. One of the things I never really liked was trying to remember where all of the stuff was. So at least this way, I've got half a chance of being able to remember. Because it's going to point me in the right direction. Let's keep chopping these guys up. Okay, we're on 7 whelps. This one's his chest. Okay, cool. It's the furthest distance I can shoot from. Dude, this guy's got some range. Perfect. Okay, I can get 3 shots off. Pretty much half its health. Which is not bad. Right. There's another whelp there that is going to thwart me from being able to... Oh, I've pulled 2. This is going to go badly. I haven't even got feigned death. Wonder if I can kill one and then work on the other. I don't think in the starting area that humanoids flee either. Usually when you get a humanoid creature down to, I think it's 10% health or below 10%, they turn and flee. Which means they flee into other enemies and have a potential chance to aggro other enemies. Also, I think the spawning rates are turned up in the starting area as well by default, purely because of how many people come to the starting area. But you know what? I'm tanking it well. If I was a paladin, I'd have got ruined then. Mana's not an issue for me at the moment because I've only got 1 skill. I've got 2 copper though. So it really wouldn't have mattered if I picked up the skill trainer or not because I didn't have the money to buy the skills. Oh, okay, that's the problem. I didn't think about looking in there, and now I'm done. Is he taking the fire damage or am I? I think he is. That's a nice touch. That's probably going to make me win this fight. By the skin of my teeth. Yep, just about, but just about is good enough. Let's pick that up. Right, we're on 13 out of 14 whelps. So that's not going to be the tricky part about this quest. The tricky part about this quest is going to be, well, nothing really. It's going to be just staying alive if I pull more than 2. Okay, we got the trogs. Think we still need the boars, don't we? Kill the boars on the way to the next item. That's it, get chopped. I'm missing out on critical DPS here because I keep forgetting. Oh, a bag, nice. I keep forgetting to actually fire my skill. How many of these do we need? We need 6 more of these. So that's not going to take long. This is why partying up in the starting zone is so lucrative, so good for experience, because 90% of the quests, I want to say 9 out of 10 quests here are, hey, can you go kill 10 of these things? And obviously if there's 5 of you doing that, you know, you only need to kill 2 each and you've done the quest. Not that it's tricky, it's just speedier. And I like to be expedient. Right, there's one more item here. Oh, lovely. Someone's come in and murdered everybody, which is great. Do I need anything from inside here? I don't think I do. Not yet, anyway. So I'm just going to shoot this whelp, which will be our last whelp. How much cash have I got? 2 silver, 16 copper. Beautiful. Right, yeah, no, I don't need anything in there. Did I not pick up Felix's chest? Did I clear that whole thing and not pick up his chest? That's so dumb. My word. Got all that way. Now I'm going to have to clear it all again. Which, to be fair, isn't necessarily a bad thing. I'll probably hit level 6 clearing it again. Beautiful. There is like a simplistic beauty to the hunter class as well. It's not trying to be anything that it isn't. It's not flashy. It's not crazy, heavily, macro to use. It doesn't have a super strict rotation. It's just shoot as much stuff as quickly as you can. And that's my speed. I'm going to ignore that until I get over here. You should stop following me any second now. Okay, stop following me, whelp. There we go. Beautiful. And I'm only handing this quest in because I'm next to the guy. This wasn't part of my path or anything.
How are you?
Okay, I'll take the axe, why not? Extra 0.7 damage, which at this stage is pretty much double damage for me. No idea what quest he gave me because I didn't look at it. The stolen journal. I'm going to have to go into that cave, aren't I, and retrieve that journal. Yeah. Cool. Right, anyways, let's kill these crag boars and do all of these quests prior to handing that back in. Oh, I forgot to mention as well, this server has challenge modes. So if you want to do the Make Love Not Warcraft challenge mode, and I've called it that for obvious reasons, I don't think that's its official in-server name. You can just level by killing boars. So the only thing that grants you experience is killing boars. So if you just want to sit in the forest and kill boars until you're level 60, that's what you can do. I didn't get 3 shots off on that one. It's a shame. Now I seem to remember, for DPS reasons, you wanted a weapon that fired as slow as possible. Is this guy gonna... He's gonna be fine. Okay, I got 3 shots off on that one. Brilliant. Right, okay, yeah, so that quest hand-in's over here. Then I can do the hand-in at the tavern. And then I can go find that journal.
What's on your mind?
Okay, leather pants, sounds good. Just chuck on those bad boys. We've now got an armor stat of 105. Check that out. I've just realised as well that I don't have a drink. Has Nomagon always been up there? Also, there's a bit of dead space here, isn't there, that they could do something interesting with? Loads of dead space, actually, around here. But yeah, level 6 already. Not too shabby, considering we've been live for half an hour. If we can get ourselves to sort of 10-15 by the time the stream's over, that would be I think a fantastic first stream for us.
Pleased to meet you.
There's all of Felix's stuff back. Right, where's the hunter trainer? That's the paladin trainer. There we go, he's over here. Hello, mate.
Great to meet you.
Great to meet you. Okay, right, so I'm actually very limited on cash, so I would like to grab Arcane Shot, I'd like to grab Serpent Sting, and I've got 69 coins left, nice. I'll grab Aspect of the Monkey. So, Aspect of the Monkey increases the chance to dodge by 8%. Oh yeah, it's like they're like auras back in the day, weren't they? So that's cool. Arcane Shot, fine. Don't need auto attack. And Serpent Sting, we'll chuck there. Survival we got. So we're all good at the moment. I need somebody to sell all my crap to, which will be you. You'll do. Not what I wanted at all, but fine. In fact, does that get me the final skill? I'm a bit of a skill completionist.
You got my attention.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark.
Safe travels.
Right, okay, let's put... I don't think I need auto attack, do I? Because when I fire a shot, like an arcane shot or a serpent sting, I think that automatically fires my weapon on auto fire. Now I've got 25 copper left, and I've just realised I'm running out of
Great to meet you.
shot. Okay, luckily the shot is not that much money, which is good. Right, let's go and find this guy's journal. No friends, no guild. Let's see who's around. It's 2,113 people found on the Who Is. Oh, and there's high elves, by the way. So if you just realised there's an Alathalas up there, it's because there's a high elf race on Alliance and there's goblins on Horde. So I most certainly hope you enjoy those races. I couldn't tell you what they're like because I haven't played them. I did a human paladin because, you know, I like money. And humans are pretty easy to level up, pretty steady, no surprises. Whereas if I'm being honest, my heart is always very much laid in the dwarven race. Okay, so he's probably going to grab what? I mean, I don't mind this guy grabbing whatever he needs to be fair. Okay, so I was wrong. It does not indeed auto attack. So I'll need to fix that on the macro. Okay, I now need to fix that. Right, I don't want auto, I want auto shoot. Yeah, there we go. I think that's what I need. Right, where's this geezer's book? Is it in here? I don't think it is in here, is it? I think it's this way, if I recall correctly. Which there's every chance I don't recall correctly. Okay, I actually need to remember to get enough distance to get both my shots off. Yeah, Hunter's Mark increases my ranged damage, which is why it's important. I want to try and get as much distance as humanly possible. There we go. So yeah, the Serpent Sting is the one that does damage over time. That's the one that's going to really help with the leveling. But to be honest, we're level 6 now. How far back can I go from you? And he's on top of me. But I pulled 2. Yeah, it's only ranged attack power that Hunter's Mark increases. There we go. Is this guy's book down here? Is it being held by someone? Does he tell me where his book is? They took it away to that cave. The one that had it, he was a big brute with some odd markings on his skin and face. Okay, so it's going to be on... Oh, there we go. It's this guy. Okay, cool. Right, well... If I shoot this guy, is he going to run around and aggro everything? No, he's just going to climb the cliff, apparently. I don't remember that in the pathing mechanics, so that's different. Right, I wonder if I could just get this guy on his own. Okay, we got a good rotation out of that. I think we've done him. Brilliant, and we don't need to run through the entire cave because we saved our Hearthstone, and I can't be asked to fight everyone, although saying that, this guy's just jumped on top of me. And we've only got melee as an option now, which will obviously not be a problem once we've got our pet. And we're absolutely going to get a bear, because we want to be exactly an analogue of the dwarf in the opening cinematic for World of Warcraft. Right? So we've got to have a gun, and we've got to have a big bear. A big brown bear. Right, okay, let's go and get this quest handed in. Still a bit light on the old cash. That's going to be a problem for a while. Oh, and this server has its own macro system as well, which I've not figured out yet. So that's going to be a problem. So if I remember... This is Cold Ridge Valley. I can't remember the name of the town over here. Kranos. Kranoros? Yeah.
What's on your mind?
Okay, I mean, it's literally what do I think might sell for more. Oh, he's got another quest. Oh, the other quest is just head over there. Great, I can do that. I can do that. Right, whilst we're heading in that vague direction, I am going to turn off my front-facing camera so that I may indulge in a little nicotine. But, you know, I appreciate you guys watching. There's 29 people. Hello. I hope you're all well. Please do share all of your WoW nostalgia in the chat. I want to know whether you're Horde or Alliance. I want to know your favourite class and why. I want to know your feeling on private servers. I want to know your feeling on classic WoW as a general concept. Do you think they've taken it too far? Where should they have stopped? I mean, any answer prior to Mr. Pandaria is an acceptable answer. I mean, to be fair, any answer prior to Cataclysm, I think, is an acceptable answer. Because Cataclysm was the expansion where they fundamentally changed a living, breathing world for the millions of people that were already subscribed to said world. Right, so I'm guessing both of these quests are through the hole. They are. Brilliant. So let's go through the hole. Bye, Cold Ridge Mountaineers. I think I go this... Yeah, of course I go this way. The other way is a dead end. What are you? Rock's your raider? No thanks. I don't think I want to fight anything in here either. I just want to get through. So I think I'm going to go mining and blacksmithing on this character. Although that could be a terrible shout, because throughout my entire WoW playtime, I was going to say career then, that's not the right adjective at all, but throughout all of my time on WoW, I don't think I once had a crafting profession. I think it was always better to take gathering professions and sell the stuff. So maybe I'm going to go herbalism and mining, maybe. I think. Even though my human paladin is a miner. Dunmoreau. We just follow this path. Lovely little scenic walk. Let's keep going. It's wonderful. You got the siege tanks on the right there. I remember talking to these vendors for the first time. That's new up there. What is that? Mortar team target dummies. Oh, there's a mortar over here. That must be for a quest, maybe. I don't know. A quest that they've added in. Some crag boars. Now, I am half tempted to log off and log on my higher character. Send a couple of gold. Just to make it that much more bearable on skills and professions early doors. But that being said, you know, there is something about doing it vanilla that just hits different. There we go. Put the camera back on for you. Right, so yeah, we're going to get all of these quests around Karanos. We've got 2 to hand in, which, if I'm being honest, probably isn't going to take us to level 8. This is where the leveling becomes a bit more paced now.
What's on your mind? How are ya?
Boom, lovely. There's a quest over here. These guys are new.
Good day to you. Off and away.
Pretty sure those guys are new. As in, not classic, like Classic Plus. I've got a quest to hand in this pub. I'm going to strategically set my Hearthstone here as well.
Hi.
I'll take the jerky, why not? And yeah, innkeeper. Make this in my home. I want to face outwards though before I do that. Pro tip: you can, when you hearth in exactly the orientation that you're looking.
Keep your feet on the ground.
So by turning before you set your thing, you save yourself a couple of seconds on getting back into the questing. Right, okay, so there's quest to pick up over here.
You got my attention.
There's another one to pick up over here. I think he's inside this thing, isn't he? Yeah.
Can I help you? You have a great day.
There we go. Right. So I'm going to pick up all these quests, go and grab a drink, and then we're going to smash our way through as many of them as quickly as humanly possible. I can't remember on Classic what level you got the pet quest. The Tamer pet quest. So I know it's pretty early doors, so we'll look forward to that as well. We're going to get ourselves a big bloody brown bear.
Here there. Watch your back.
Okay, if I can smash out all these quests, that's some decent cash. some moolah.
How are you? Hey, good.
Okay, lovely. And one more here.
How are ya? Off with you.
Rouse your goods. I can.
Watch your back.
Haven't got a lot of cash. Right, I'm going to go grab a drink. I'll be back in just a moment. And yeah, we'll carry on. I'm back. Hello. If you're a hunter, where's your pet? Well, if you remember Classic, you will remember that you don't get your pet immediately. It's behind a short quest chain and then some skills to learn. Oh, hello, Deputer. How are you? I had just left the stream momentarily to grab a drink. And I thought it was just going to be, you know, go to the fridge and grab a drink. But we're out of drink, so I had to walk to the shop. But I'm back. I'm back. We've done Coldridge Valley. We're level 7. And we're going to smash out as many quests as we can now to get ourselves to that penultimate pet quest. Current gold situation, 1 silver, 13 copper. Ammo situation, 270 shot. We have Arcane Strike, we have Serpent Strike. And we need these cragboars for their ribs and their meat. So... let's get cracking, I suppose. You didn't miss anything important? Well, we did the starting zone, and we spoke about WoW in general. I was asking people what their favourite WoW memory was, what their earliest WoW memory, because I was waxing lyrically about mine. Now, I remember smashing through the Warcraft 3 campaign a lot, and if you followed me on my StarCraft journey, you'll know that competitive RTS is not my thing, so... when I was playing Warcraft 3 online, I was mostly playing custom games and campaigns. I absolutely fell in love with the Horde campaign. But there was something about the advertisement for World of Warcraft when it first came out, that classic trailer, and I say classic as in like it was a well thought out trailer, of that Ironforged dwarf hunter with his gun and his bear. I was like, yeah, I want to be that. So I had a Dwarf Hunter main and a Dwarf Pally alt back in the day. You've never played it? You should give it a go. I mean, it's a private server, so there's actually no subscription cost. So you're more than welcome to give it a go. It's called Turtle WoW. You can look it up on Google. The stream is not sponsored or anything like that or endorsed. It's just my honest thoughts at the moment, and I think they've done a pretty good job at creating a realistic... the way I like to describe it to people is it's like Classic if they carried on the development of Classic, i.e. they had more time. Right, so in Classic, I'm going to have to stop saying the word Classic. In typical Hunter fashion, I'm smashing off about half of the enemy's health prior to them getting to me, which is good, but it could be better because I'm also taking a bit of damage. And food is a thing that I'm going to have to start using now. Mana, completely fine. Smashing out as much mana as humanly possible. Would be great if I could get 2 arcane shots off, but the cooldown is 6 seconds, so it's not likely. Just want to get as much distance between me and the target enemy as possible. I see what you mean now by you never played it, so you don't have those memories. Yeah. Yeah, did you play the RTS games? Deputer on top has just gone from number 2 to number 1 fan in the chat. GG, congrats. Right, we got a young black bear here. And I'm pretty sure these young black bears are brown. Yeah, they are. Which seems like a technical oversight. Okay, we've got the thick bear fur. Okay, if I just kite backwards, I can get more arcane shots off. Oh, thank you very much for stealing my kill. Arsehole NPCs. Aren't they black because black bears? I mean, they look brown to me, buddy. This one's in the shadow, and he looks... I mean, yeah, he might actually be black, actually. This one... I think that's more brown. You don't have any money? I feel like you're missing the point. To download Turtle WoW and play on a private server is free. It does not cost anything. It's not like level caps at like level 50. It's a private server. They run off donations. It's not an official. It's not an official Blizzard thing. I think actually, not that this isn't me endorsing or not endorsing private servers. That's a whole different conversation as to what my sort of policy on IP is. But I don't think they're actually able to. It's Dark Brown, right? Yeah, it's Dark Brown. I don't think they're able in the terms and conditions. I don't think they're able to profit or to be seen to be profiting from somebody else's IP. Turtle WoW got fishing, or was that a later edition? No, fishing was a vanilla thing. I'm gonna die because I'm talking to chat. I wish I had hamstring. I could hamstring this guy and run away. Run away! Yeah, no, fishing is one of the OG skills. So you could take all of the non, I think they're called secondary skills. You could take, okay, we got away from that guy. You could take fishing, you could take cooking, you could take first aid, and then you could take 2 primary professions. And I think the 2 primary professions I'm going to take on this character, because I have 2 characters on this server. I think I'm going to take 2 gathering professions, which will probably be mining and herbalism. I think that's where we're at. Right, okay, so we've got plenty to do. Loads of dots on the map. In fact, if I work my way this way, I can see Father Gavin pick up another quest. I like picking up all of the quests because it's the most efficient way to play. You pick up all the quests, you do all the quests, you hand all the quests in one fell swoop. And usually between picking up quests, you're doing other quests. Like this, for example. We've just come to these boars. We need to kill boars for a quest. I can kill these boars on the way to another quest. It's frightfully efficient. I love it. Now, I'm not a particularly efficient killer of mobs. I'm definitely going to need to hit the trainer again, but I've only got 1 silver. So that's going to be a while. So we're on 4 chunks of boar meat. Do you need to be 18 plus? I don't think so. I don't think so. Don't need these wolves. I'm sure there was a quest where I had to kill those wolves. I'm going to steer clear of them at the moment because they're level 7. I'm level 7 and I could do, excuse me, without the aggro. Also, I don't know why I keep putting the lid back on my drink. Also, the reason that I'm looking up here when I talk to chat isn't just because the screen's there. Well, that is the actual reason. But it's because I finally took the plunge and purchased myself a 32-inch 4K gaming monitor, which I am now playing a game that is older than some of the people in the chat. Oh, you're telling me you need to be... Oh, right, okay. I didn't realise you had to be 18 plus to play WoW. I remember playing WoW when I was like 14. Is that really a thing?
Go with honor, friend.
I've got to Google that. Hang on, one sec. I have to Google that. Let me... Where's my browser? How old do you have to be to play WoW? It's a 12. It's a Peggy 12 game. So I think you're gonna be fine. If you're able to have coherent conversations in the chat, and I don't really want to get into the realms of asking people how old they are. I think you can play WoW. I think that's a fine assessment. Come on, I can see you through the woods. Right, Hunter's Mark, Auto Shot, Arcane Shot, Serpent Sting, fall back till we get another Arcane Shot. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. Look at that. It did like 75% damage before it even got to me. Beautiful. Right, okay, we only need 3 more ribs. back. Don't think I got that second arcane shot off. No, I didn't, because it didn't do the full damage. Yeah, a lot of sites said I needed to be 18. I said I was, and had fun. Yeah. I mean, there's a... We can all make the jokes about the websites that say that you need to be 18, but let's be honest, as teenagers, we all visited those websites. And that's as much as I'm going to say on the matter. I am not endorsing people to consume content that is not age appropriate for them. I love watching the chat because it is literally a wrestle at the moment between the storyteller and Deputer, between who is currently the #1 fan. You guys must be very close in comments. But Storyteller, I know for a fact you played WoW back in the day. What was your like standout memory? What was your first class? What was the thing you aspired to be? Like for me, you know, I told a story again about the cinematic, the opening cinematic with the Dwarf Hunter. That just stuck with me. And I wanted to recreate that guy. I think I'm going to lose to this boar. Unless he misses a couple of hits. I'm going to die. Oh my word. 8 health. I think I shall eat some food now. Yes, we are OGs. Yeah. Certainly. Certainly. I'm going to leave world chat. Because I don't care what people are selling. They're high level books. Not interested. So I'm going to work my way down this side of the valley. Grab whatever that is, the Mercy of Humility. Whilst grabbing all of these things. Wendigo mains? Okay, yeah. And yeah, I'll just grab these quests as I go. That's more... That's up to Ironforge, I think. Which means I've got to go past this bear. This bear's level 8. It'll be good experience. Can I get another arcane shot off? I can. Okay, so I got about 50% of his health off. Oh, there's a cragboar behind me as well. It's telling me the guy's too far away. So I'm not auto-attacking. I was right on top of him. And I had that experience, that quintessential vanilla WoW experience when I was leveling up my human paladin. I got to the bottom of Goldshire. 168 experience, man. That is dope. Got to the bottom of Goldshire and I needed to find... I got my shit pushed in by the hogger, and I had to go and find a group. So what's a cool class? Well, okay, so if you want to spawn in the same place as me, the race you're going to want to play is either dwarf or gnome. Now, classes, it's all about your playstyle. So if you just want to hit things really hard and not really worry about a lot of mechanics and stuff, you probably want a warrior. Now, a paladin is like a holy warrior that gets spells that allows them to do different things. So they can tank, they can heal, they can do lots of interesting different stuff. A hunter is a ranged DPS, so they focus on either firing bows and guns, and they have skills, as you can see, that I've got here, that correlate to that kind of thing. Then you have priests, who are all about either shadow magic or healing. Again, a ranged DPS, they're a bit squishy, but can dish out a decent amount of damage. Your rogue is your sneaky beaky assassinate people class, and your... what am I missing from there? Your mage. Your mage is your standard sort of wizard magic user from fantasy lore, and your warlock is your alter ego mage that uses different types of magic and can summon demons to help them. That is my 30-second explanation of every class in WoW. I don't know why I said class. Class. I was educated better than that. Come on, die. There we go. So the problem with being a hunter is you have one melee skill. Skill. I can't talk today. Which is Raptor Strike. And because it has a 6-second cooldown, it's incredibly boring to be a melee hunter early on. Now, I have said this already. I'm just going to remind you. This server has implemented its own talent trees and respecs and stuff to make every class combination viable. So if you want to be a melee hunter, you can. Warlock sounds cool. Dark Priest also does, though. Which one is more summoner heavy? I don't want to do the work. Warlock. I mean, by summoner heavy, Priest can't summon anything, and Warlocks can summon one demon. Now, much like a hunter, which you'll hopefully see by the end of this stream, I'll get a pet at some point, so I'll be able to tame a bear or a boar or whatever it is, and I can send that pet to attack things before I start attacking things, which effectively makes them tank the creature, allowing me to shoot them for longer. You can do a very similar thing with a Warlock. You send in your summoned demon, they tank the damage, and deal damage of their own as well, sometimes quite a considerable amount of damage. And then, yeah, you just turn up and finish it off with your ranged attack. So if you want to do the pet DPS combination, you can either go Hunter, which is a more physical damage, or you can go Warlock, which is magical damage. Now, I believe I'm right in saying in vanilla, Warlocks were all about either... Oh, I just leveled, lovely. Either burst damage or damage over time ticks as well. Can you get multiple summons? No, I don't believe so. You get a choice of different demons as you level up, like different... I think they're called demons. I think that's the correct vernacular. But basically different summons as you level up, but you can only have one of them out at one time.
What's on your mind? What can I do for you? You got my attention. Safe travels. I have the finest wires in the land. See you soon.
I'm back.
Bye, Teddy.
Oh yeah, I did forget druids as well. My bad. See you later, Ev. And let me put my... There we go. Right, my apologies. Yeah, I did forget druids, but I'm also probably not the best at explaining druids, so... yeah, make of that what you will. Right, anyways, I need to kill some more trogs. They're all level 9, which is one level above me, which is good for experience gains, bad for food consumption. There we go. Will we be on the same server? Yes. As long as you don't pick the roleplay server. So it's the one that's not the roleplay server or their new server, Ambershire. And then, yes, we will be on the same server. Earth, magic, and shapeshifting. Yeah, that's probably a pretty decent explanation, to be fair. Right, okay, so we just saw the mechanic of a mob running away once they got to a critical health point. Okay. Yeah, these guys are going to be a bit more burly to kill than the previous ones. I believe Mike is on the same server as well. I believe Mike made a character the other day, but I think he made a Tauren, so he's on Horde. Also, the other thing, if I realise I'm explaining this to WoW novices, so my apologies for my terrible explanation, But if you pick a Horde character, we can't play together because I'm playing Alliance, and if you Alliance can't play with Horde, and Horde can't play with Alliance. In fact, this is a PvP server, so if we bump into each other in the real world, we're obligated to fight to the death. Okay, we've slain 2 Trogs out of the 6. I think we just need 6 of those there, and we need Rockjaw Bone Snappers as well. Priest also sounds fun, but just damage over time and then run like a bitch, yeah. I've got a level with you. In my extensive time playing World of Warcraft, I never played a priest, so you'll probably very quickly learn more about priests than I ever knew. Can I get another arcane shot off? I can. Okay, doing about 50% damage to these guys before they close the gap, which probably isn't the best. I wonder if I see any other players knocking around here, I'm going to invite them. Yeah, there's a level 25 up there, but I'm not that much of a bitch where I'm going to ask to be carried. Okay, he's going to run away, and then we get to shoot him. Okay, why can't I get to that body up there? Okay, never mind. That's just some loot that we can't get. I'm going to try and kite back as much as I can to get another arcane shot off. That was a miss! I kited! Right, okay. Oh, and that didn't count as a kill because these guys came and helped. Thanks a lot. If you want classes with self-sustain, you want Priest, Paladin, Druid, or Warlock. But all classes can heal out of combat. Yeah. Yeah, no, like I'm doing, eating food, or, you know, you can train your first aid and take bandages and stuff. Let's pull back. Okay. Did very little damage to him on the run up. Yeah, the Serpent Sting only lasts 15 seconds, so I should be casting that second. What do you mean, like the stream? Oh, do you mean like physically like the stream? Like a call to action? Yeah, I should probably say those things. Hey guys, if you're enjoying yourself, be sure to like the stream. I'm not very good at this YouTube stuff. I think this guy might kill me, unless I get him to retreat in a moment. There we go. Yeah, I might be a little bit out-leveled for this area. I mean, 1 level difference can make all the difference in Classic. Definitely haven't got enough food to sustain me here for much longer, but I do only need 2 more of them. I say that, I also need 10 of the Bone Snappers as well, and they're level 9 to 10. So that's going to be fun. Rockjaw Skull Thumper. Okay. 49% before he closed the gap. There's every chance I could just bash out these 2 kills and level up. Although saying that, it's probably not very likely because I don't know what experience I'm getting per kill, but it's not a lot. And I very much doubt the quest is going to put me the rest of the way. Although I seem to have a lot of health left over at the end of that one. Hunter's Mark is important. Okay, I'll take this route that he's taking. That's not a problem at all. Yeah, about the same. Yeah, and if this is a thing that people like, other than StarCraft, I mean, we'll still do StarCraft. I played a couple of games today, actually. I proxy marauded a guy. It was spectacular. Been trying to try different things to make it more interesting. There you go, there's our 6. Now, linen we're going to want to save because... oh, that's my quiver. That's a trade good. And to be honest, we'll probably not even bother selling it. We'll probably just use it to train our first aid skill. Oh. That person just vanished. Tried to say hi.
See you soon.
2 silver. That's like 2 skills at my level. There's PvP, right? Yep, it's a PvP world. So if you bump into horde players, you are on a bound to attack them. Right. So what are these guys? These are 9 to 10 as well. Rockjaw ambushers. They've got a 14% chance of dropping something called the Mercy of what? Humility. And it's not in that pit. So I'm going to have to go up and round. Got a quest to hand in, but I want to do the ones over here first. Efficiency, you see. Young Arctic Fox. I wonder if I get experience for that. I actually can't remember what level I need to be to do the pet quest. I'm just going to Google it right now. There we go. Just whilst I auto-attack this fox. 170 experience, so not a lot. Although I'm halfway to 9, which does even the playing field slightly. Right, so you need to reach level 10 before you can start the pet taming quest. I need to go to Ironforge, which is our capital city. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's the Rockjaw ambusher. So this is the Rockjaw ambusher. Like there's only one of them. There's going to be a lot of them, and the item I need only has a 14% chance of dropping. And I didn't do a lot of damage to him before he closed the gap, so I might die here. And if I do, or get close, I may go back over to this side, which is a slightly easier side, before I come back and finish off these quests. Yeah, I think this dude, unless I get really lucky and get it on the first drop. Wouldn't that be nice? No, not a chance. Okay, right, let's go back over here. We need to kill some Wendigos. They're level 6 to 7. Are there rules against hacking? Yes. Yes, there are rules against hacking. I think the main one is don't. But no, because they've designed their own client and it's their own system and their own servers and stuff, they've got some very... again, not an ad, not a sponsor, not endorsed by the stream in any way, shape or form, or by the stream, by the community there. But I've read up on their stuff, and they've got some very advanced anti-cheat features. So, yeah, I think you'll be okay. If you're worried about just getting ganked. I mean, you will still just get ganked, because people will just, you know, camp in contested areas, like the Barrens, or like Stranglethorn Vale, places like that, Arathi Highlands. You will bump into other players. That's just the nature of the game. Isn't there in every game? Yeah, I know, right? I thought he was like asking permission. No, it's very heavily enforced. The Game Masters, I've only had reason to use the Game Masters twice so far. One because I found a bug, and the second time I was reporting some racism. Yeah, they seem really nice, really pleasant. Like genuine, actual human beings responding to tickets. You can just do GM stuff. on the help menu. You can do the auto unstuck if you want. It's all good. Thank you very much for the bless you. I deep cleaned my desk today because I had to put my new screen on it, and there's dust in the air. Yeah. Computer, as if we're going to play WoW before we've played StarCraft. I don't think we've played StarCraft yet. See, I'm so used to retail that when an animal's name pops up, you're expecting it to tell you that you need it for a quest. But I don't need it for a quest. Oh yeah, that's 2 quests that are done, because I can buy the Rhapsody malt at the pub where I turn in that quest. I remember that being a thing. I am going to need to make 2, 4, 6 gold pretty sharpish, so I can get some bag space. Is there alliance areas, horde areas, and contested? Yeah, pretty much. You're generally safe in alliance areas, and if you're alliance, and you're generally safe in horde areas if you're horde. And the contested areas is where predominantly most of the PvP happens. You got to sleep in about 40 minutes? That's fine, mate. I mean, don't even feel obligated to turn up. If you've got stuff to do, you've got stuff to do, mate. I appreciate you being here and chatting. I think I remember that the guy in here sells Rhapsody malt. As a priest, trainer, innkeeper. Let me browse your goods. Rhapsody malt. There we go. Don't know how much that was, but you know, it's a quest.
What's on your mind? Keep your feet on the ground.
Boom. Right, we've got a recipe to make some stuff. In fact, I haven't even taken cooking as a profession yet. We leveled as well. Got to level 9. Paladin trainer, mage trainer, general supplies, physician. You'll do for first aid training. Okay, that's actually quite a lot of money. I should have maybe considered that. The guards are deeply unkind to peacebreakers. They really, really are. You're a cooking trainer, so there's my other secondary profession. Oh wait, hang on. Was there loads of recipes that just popped up there? Oh, there was, but I can't learn any of them.
Safe travels.
And is there any other trainers down here where I can start grabbing my gathering professions? Nope. Might be one down here, maybe? I don't know. Can't really remember where everything is, but usually you find that there's some low-level trainers in the starting town. Not like the starting town, but you know, like this place for dwarves and Goldshire for humans. You find that there's some basic trainers. There's the postmaster, the stable master.
Hello.
Okay, don't care about that. Anyways, general. Okay, basic campfire and cooking and first aid can go there. Lovely. And if we go into first aid, I can use my first linen cloth that I looted to make a bandage. Now I'm first aid level 2. Some professions are pretty easy and quick to level up. Oh, that's a quest just down here. Let's go do that. Oh, there's a hunter trainer right here.
You got my attention.
Right, okay, so good parry. That's 2 silver. I've only got 6. Concussive shot is quite important, as is Raptor Strike 2. So, because I've learnt Raptor Strike 2, this is Raptor Strike rank 1, that needs to go. Put that on. And then Concussive Shot. I think that needs to be my rotation now. So I can stun them, get more time on target. Anyways, I need to get down here. The grizzled den. Some young bears. This is why I need to grab some professions, because all of that money I just made, I'm now out again, and I didn't even buy all of the skills. Oh yeah, here we go. Ammo crate. Lovely! And I can grab some Wendigos while I'm down here. The Wendigos might get me to... Might get me to level 10, to be fair. Look at that, how much more time I have on target there. Because of the concussive shot. Wendigo main, 1 out of 8. Oh, no, don't do that. I cocked that up. I cast auto shoot first. Which means I aggroed him first. Look at that. 1 extra skill. And we're starting to take names. I mean, to be fair, these guys are level 5. Is there anything else I need from here? No, I don't think there is. I just need the mains, which means I don't have to go and get myself trapped in the cave. I can just... Wonder if I kite back, because they're concussed. I get an extra shot. Ah, that's the first time I'm actually out of mana as well. I can't even raptor strike straight away. I have to drink my fresh spring water. Oh, that's the other great thing about mages as well. People really underestimate the utility, excuse me, of a mage. But at a certain level, I think it starts at level 10. Mages get to... There we go, let me just fix my chair. Mages get to conjure water and drink for free, which makes life so much easier for everybody in the party, because inevitably most of the party members will forget to buy food or drink. Oh, there's a guy right here. Thank you very much. There's another Wendigo around here. His freezing breath spell is pretty dope. Pretty dope looking. It's 5. See if we can get another arcane shot. We can. That's going to wear off the Serpent Sting. Oh, I didn't get a drop from that one. So I still need 3 more. Whizzleberry here is probably on the same quest. And then we just kite back with our arcane shot. Ah, he's a hunter as well. It's a gnome hunter. I didn't get one off that one either. That's a pain. Don't kill them, they're an endangered species. Don't worry, they respawn. See, that's this is where hunters don't do particularly well. Confined spaces where I can't get the distance that I need to kill stuff. Is this guy helping me? No, he's not. He's shooting something else. That's absolutely fine. Wendigo main there. Okay, that was a much better run. He parried my raptor strike. Fucker. Right, okay, we got one over here. God, I must be able to get one more arcane shot out. Yeah, there we go. There's another Wendigo there. Nope, but I got the mains that I need, which is good. Thought I'd get to level 10 down here. I'm massively overestimating how much experience you used to get back in the classic. Excuse me. Let's just try and outrun this Wendigo. These two Wendigos, sorry. Not likely if they stun me. Please leave me alone. Right, what does this need? Frostmane hold and Spy Crocket? Ah, bugger. Okay. Right, one of them's decided to run away. That's cool. Yeah, okay, we got rid of both of them. Right, I'm going to go give oh my god, Hegnar Rumble Shot his ammo. Telebeam Realm? I believe so. Let me just double check. I will double check for you. Hang on, I think... No, that command didn't work. Yeah, Telebim. Let's go back to where we were going. We'll go and give Rumble Shot his ammo back because it's out of the way and we're here. I wonder if there's any lunatics that play World of Warcraft first person. There's got to be someone, hasn't there? I mean, statistically speaking, there's somebody that plays World of Warcraft first person. Still quite a way off level 10, but we'll get there, I'm sure. How long have we been going for now? An hour and a half? Yeah. An hour and a half. That's a reasonable amount of time. And we've got to level 9. That's okay in WoW terms. Who's that talking? That's just my character just decided to have a chat. It is. Oh no, was that the mortar team? It sounded like yeah. That's obviously sound effects from the mortar team. Lovely. Thank you very much, Rumble Shot. Pleasure doing business with you. That got me up almost halfway to level 10. There's a high elf, 25 paladin here. Should turn my camera off for the old intake. But I'm still here, don't worry.
Hey, you! Catch!
The Hey You Catch voice line is an incredible throwback to Warcraft 3. I mean, as the RTS genre goes, the Warcraft games by far and by none, nobody could touch their voice acting. And it just, they turned it up to like 11 when it came to Warcraft 3. They really, really did. So I'm going to go to Pilot Stone Gear next. Hand in the quest, The Grizzled Den. This guy, is this a mage, is he? No, he's a hunter. Can tell because he's also got aspect of the monkey. Somebody, some very nice paladin, has cast Blessing of Might on me, which increases my melee attack power by 35, which was probably that level 25 paladin we just passed. Wendigo mains, yeah, they need handing in. Need to sell this junk at some point. Baron von Boom Boom. Cool name for a character. Yeah, that would be a very cool name for a character. Mine are always boring. Ollie Warrior, Ollie Hunter, Ollie Pally, Ollie Lock. I'm not the most creative when it comes to names.
What's on your mind?
I play in a Star Wars RPG group, which is like a Star Wars D&D type thing, Star Wars tabletop RPG. And I'm pretty sure my character's called Ollie there as well. But can we go and kill these level 9 or 10 Wendigos? No, probably not at the moment. Let's go over here and kill these level 8 to 10 Leper Gnomes. Or 8 to 9 Frostmane Hunters would be even better. We can grab that quest on the way. Little bit of walking around. Doesn't fit. Call him whatever you like. Call him Deputer on top. That's my advice. Level 7 wolves here. I'm going to have to go around them. So yeah, again, if you're a complete WoW novice, red creatures will aggro to you if you're in their level range. Yellow creatures, they do not care unless you attack them. And white creatures are usually like rabbits, deer, sheep, that sort of thing. I don't think they give experience. Okay, I'm making a train now. Choo choo. Yeah, so you see these large crag boars, they're level 7 as well. They don't care when I run past. Right, how do I get to this quest giver? It's not that way, that's for sure. I think I go around this way. Iceflow Lake, I remember that. I think that quest giver is like on top of this hill. Yeah, and I think you get on top of this hill by some sort of staircase around the other side. So we're going to come back for that quest. If I remember correctly, which there's every chance I'm not remembering correctly. Let me put my webcam back on. Unbalanced Aqua. Back up to 6 silver. Here's their little area of quest givers and whatnot. Brunel Village. To sell my junk while I'm here and do my cooking. If I can, roasted boar meat. I'll keep my food. Stringy wolf meat. Lovely.
Talk to me.
So Evershine we can hand in. It's 320 experience.
Watch your back.
Can grab these quests. Marvelous. I think this guy, yeah, is a vendor. So I'm going to sell that. I'm going to sell that. I'm going to keep my food, keep my bandage. Oh, I need shot. Oh, that's not gone well.
Feet on ground.
Yeah, I've only got 40 shot left. Leather armor merchant. I don't think you're going to sell shot, are you? No, I can repair all my stuff though. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a pretty big problem because I'm not going to have what I need to do. So what I might do is half back over here, hand in that quest, grab the shot, kill the bears on the way to finishing off this side. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do. What class are you making? I don't know. I'm intrigued to see what Deputer makes. Oh, God. My back is really tight. Ah, that's better. Right, okay. Was the person that sold shot outside? Ragnar Thunderbrew. Nomagan Exiles. I think it was down here, wasn't it? The person that sold shot.
What can I do for you?
Pet trainer, tradesman.
You got my attention.
No. Does have a blacksmithing hammer, skinning knife, all of that stuff. I think I'm going to grab skinning and
What's your
herbalism, so I'll just grab the skinning knife now.
How are you?
No. Okay. Oh, there's a quest to pick up over here. That's good. There's a quest to hand in here, I think. There's a dwarf mage there. Warrior trainer, physician, general. Is it general supplies? Oh yeah, here we go. Lovely. There we go. We're full. The merchant doesn't want that item. Okay, let's just hit it.
your back?
We are full of shot. Okay, I'm guessing this person's downstairs, maybe? Nope, there's nobody else down here, is there? We checked earlier. So the quest hander inner must be up here.
What can I do for you?
Who's the hand in? In the basement of the Thunderbrew distillery in Kranos, replace a barrel. Ah, replace a barrel. Helps if you read the quest info. There we go.
Aye.
Alright, so if I bring him a Thunder Ale, what does that do? Does it give me some sort of buff? Blue quests typically don't give experience either,
What's on your mind? Faith
but they might give reputation gains and stuff like that.
How are ya?
And usually you can do blue quests as much as you want. And now I've got another quest to hand in somewhere. I've done that, haven't I? Have I got to do it again? Okay. Cool. An undead priest. That's pretty cool. I do like the Forsaken story, I must admit. Right, anyways, I want to go and kill these ice claw bears now. What do I just need to kill them, or... Oh, snow leopards and ice claw bears. I think it is just kill them. Which always made me wonder, like, you go to a quest giver and he'll say, hey, can you just cull the local bear population? You go out and you kill, like, 10 bears or whatever. How do they know? How do they know when you turn back up that you've actually killed 10? Surely, if it was realistic, I should be able to just tell them, yeah, I did that. Young black bear, don't want that. Okay, we're going to find them over that ridge. I can't get over that ridge, so I'm going to have to go round. Yeah, we've got plenty to do now. definitely going to hit level 10 this evening. Just checking these creatures to make sure there aren't any that I need for my quest. Doesn't say that there will be, spawning location wise. I've got a shaman which is basically an aggressive bard. That has a very apt description. Is there a way for me to change the font size on my stream deck? There must be. There absolutely must be. Oh yeah, there is. Just hold control. There we go. Control and scroll. Right, okay, I should start seeing... Oh, here we go. Elder Cragboar. I need these. Don't think I'm going to get another shot. Oh, I did. Lovely. Yeah, calling a shaman an aggressive bard is a very apt description. Oh, did I just get my first green item? I did. It's a jewel crafting recipe. That is 100% going in the auction house. Oh no, my concussive shot missed. So yeah, you always get a chance to miss with attacks, and yeah, when it's your concussive shot, that's a problem. 2 Elder Cragboars. Is that another one? It is. I put down totems which buff me and debuff the enemies. Yeah. That's basically the same as a bard playing a song or doing vicious mockery or something. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, we've got another arcane shot off. And I missed with my raptor strike. Brilliant. There we go. We're on 3. We're good on ammo now, which is something. Yeah. Do you know what? These quests will probably see us well over 10. Large Cragboar. Elder Cragboar. Don't want the large ones, I want the elder ones. And I can pull back. It's the arcane shot that I want. Didn't do as much damage to that one on the way in, which is a shame. Still, we're at 4. We're not taking much damage, which is the good thing. Snow Leopard, here we go. Shadow Priest for solo and Light Priest for grouping. Yeah, that's not a bad shout, actually. Depute, that's a good bit of advice. Especially in Classic, you know, Holy Priests, aka Healing Priests, really struggle to do game content solo because they are very heavily designed to heal, which that might sound good, but it means your leveling experience is going to be very slow because you're just going to be self-healing a lot of the time. The Tundred Hills, there we go. Should be able to find everything that we want here. I think Hunter's Mark is a direct rip-off of the Dungeons & Dragons spell of the same name. But, you know, it would be weird if they created an MMORPG that wasn't heavily inspired by TTRPGs. I think I missed 3 shots there. I missed 2 of my arcane shots and 1 of my normal shots. Okay, we're at 5 of those. We need 7 more Snow Leopards. Or I might actually run out of mana. Okay. That's the right one, isn't it? Yes, it is. Can I get another arcane shot off? I can. Yeah, I need to grab herbalism. Okay, I need to have a little drink. Little drinky poos. Yeah, I'm not going to switch to the star. I mean, I will for transmog reasons. Oh, I'm not even proficient in staves. Get him chopped. Probably going to get a second chop. There we go. No loot, which always feels weird, but also I'm kind of fine with it. Because I have the bag space to pick stuff up anyway. Let's pull back. I don't know how this works. How do I go shadow and light? You can worry about that at level 10, I think. You start unlocking talent points. But it's all about the skills that you learn. You'll have 3 distinct disciplines. Shadow, light, and I can't remember what the third one is for a priest off the top of my head. I think the third one is called discipline. Thinking about it now. So if you press P on your keyboard, you'll have your different trees of spells, if you like. So for me, for instance, I got Beast Mastery, Marksmanship, and Survival. Which, annoyingly for a hunter, you kind of need all 3. Whereas for most other classes, you can kind of amble your way through by only using 1. You level up when you kill stuff? Yeah, and doing quests. So quest givers will have little yellow exclamation points above their head. And then when you've completed the criteria of the quest, they will have little yellow question marks above their heads. And you can go and hand in the quest. Yeah, your priest trainer will be really close to where you start. Right, okay, let's eat and drink. There we go, we just hit level 10, which means we can do the beast taming quest. We've got all the boars that we need. We just need 3 more leopards, and I haven't seen any bloody ice claw bears. Is that one? There's one. There we go. Just complaining about not seeing any of them. And we pull back, see if we can get off another arcane shot before he gets here. Maybe even another serpent sting. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Means he's going to have serpent sting for another 20 seconds. I think I need to learn the shield skill as well as a hunter. I don't think they get that as standard. But I think I'm right in saying that hunters can dual wield. I mean, in Classic, I can't actually remember. Yeah, it's a tricky one. So what professions did I decide? Skinning and herbalism. But I haven't found a trainer yet, so... Yeah, these guys aren't dropping any loot to loot. Which is fine, because my bags are full. But it's also making me sad. Let's get back. want to drop another arcane shot, followed by another serpent sting.
And my
Hello, Teddy. You okay? My son. Warriors can dual wield. Yeah, I remember that. I just can't remember if hunters can. I don't think they can because I've got a lot of memories of hunters with pole arms. Oh, I cocked up. I ran out of mana. I should have stopped to drink there. I say I cocked up. I think I'll be fine. Boom. Okay, so just the bears that we need now. We're going on a bear hunt. I'm not scared. Yeah, maybe I'm imagining that hunters could dual wield. There's one over there. It's a bear. Put my hunter's mark on him. Oh, I've beansed it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to die here. This might be my first recorded death on this character. I'm going to get the bear though. Thank you. Now can I run away? Still don't have hamstring, which I'm pretty sure that's a warrior skill. Can I get away from you? Yes, I can. Get stuffed. Thank you very much. And there's another bear over there. How many of these do I need? I need 4 more. Which should be very, very doable. I'm gonna eat some roasted beef. Roasted boar meat, sorry. Not roasted beef. Ah, lovely. Okay, let's get our hunter's mark on. Auto shoot, concussive shot, in tandem, arcane shot, serpent sting, fall back. Check behind me, there's no mobs. Another arcane shot, another serpent sting. Close the distance, boom, we're in. He's ice clawed me, so time between my attacks has increased by 100%. But we're still going to wipe this guy out, not a problem. There we go, we're halfway there. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, killing ice claw bears. There's another one. Shaman gets Spirit Wolf. Oh, that's cool. So if you were to make an alliance character, would you make one that could be Shaman? Is that what we're going for? I think that their high elf class can be Shaman. I think. Not 100%, but I do think it. That's fine. We're going to have to leave some loot behind because we just physically can't carry the stuff. I need a couple more ice bears. Might be able to see one from up here. Any ice claw bears? That's a boar carcass. Pretty sure my high elf is a priest. Oh, okay. Well, you're going to make doing dungeon content very fun if you get involved, because one thing I'm shit at is tanking, but the only thing I'm shitter at than tanking is healing. I attempted to be a backup healer yesterday in a random public dungeon, and I got sacked from backup healer role because I was making it more difficult for the main healer. Ergo, I just became DPS. I'm going to head down this way because the map helper says there's like 3 or 4 spawns down here. But there's also a load of wolves. I don't really want to pull a wolf. A leopard, sorry. I just want to find the 2 bears I need, I think. Snow leopard. Oh, there's one. Ice claw bear. The spawn thing was right. Who'd have thunk it? God, it was pretty right as well. Look how close that is to the on the money. Look at that, right at the extreme of range. Get another arcane shot off. Thing is, you got to be careful kiting them away too far from their spawn point because you can just go outside of their aggro range. That was a textbook example of how to kill something as a hunter. Barely made contact with me, did most of the damage before he even met me. It's going to get even better than that when I've got a pet, and I will forget all of those skills because I'll have a pet to do the tanking. Now there's 3 spawns down here of ice claw bears. I only need one of them to be right because I only need one more. Oh, one of them is right, but he's dead. Oh, there's 2 over here. Happy days. One more? Oh no. Could have got one more. Could have got one more. Didn't. But I just walked back like 2 more paces and I've had the time to get 1 more arcane shot off. Boom. Lovely. Done. Where's the hand in? Is that this quest? Nope. A favour for Evershine. Oh, I picked that up over here. Okay. Well, I may as well hand it in over there because I might as well do the content that's over there as well. But I need to sell some of my crap. And by some of it, I of course mean all of it. Got chunks of boar meat that I could cook. I'm a big proponent of making sure you get your secondary skills up as quickly as you can. Tradesman. Right, okay. Because they do come in handy, the secondary skills. Well, you might think it's weird that I'm holding on to my food. But when I'm the only guy that can actually hunt and cook food out in the wilds when we're leveling, that's when it becomes important. And also, as dumb as it sounds, gold is a precious resource at low level. Okay, so I can't cook crab or ribs, which means I might as well sell them. Yeah, okay. Hunter trainer, he's up here. Oh, and he's got a quest for me. This is probably the quest I need to do to tame my pet.
What's on your mind?
Use the taming rod to tame a large crag boar.
What? Get her back.
Where is a large crag boar? Be over here. There's one. There's the taming rod. Hey, babe. What's up? Need me to mute?
No.
Okay.
I'm looking for my child.
Oh, he's around the corner playing Minecraft. Spirit would just be half as good. Mount available like 10 or 15. Oh, you're right, yeah.
Mr. Theodore?
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I always played Paladin, was because of their access to an easy mount. Paladin's got an easy mount, Warlock's got, I don't mean to say easy, what I mean is cheap. that you still had a lengthy quest chain to do. Warlock's got an easy mount, and I guess Druids technically got an easy mount as well because they can just shapeshift. Right, okay, so tamed a large thingy boar. Now, if I recall correctly, in Classic that was as complex as it was. You tamed the thing, went back to the guy, demonstrated that you could tame an animal, and then that's it. You could just go and tame things. Are you going to bed?
8 o'clock.
I was going to wait till 8:30.
Alright, I'll go take him off and then he can just chill for a bit.
Okay. Alright, well, I love you, mate. Oi! Oi! I love you.
Love you too.
Good.
Come on, man.
Yeah, right, okay, let's hand this in.
You staying with him or are you coming out?
There we go. Taming the beast. Oh, right, we've got to do another one. What was the second one? Tame a snow leopard. Okay. Now I've got to find a snow leopard. Same place. But someone's killed him. That's problematic. Where is a snow leopard? There's one. See, I should have picked up skinning immediately, but I didn't know where the skinning trainer was. There's so many corpses we could have attempted to skin. I have an active summon already. How do I dismiss? Probably in general? Nope. Survival? Nope. How do I dismiss this pet? How do I dismiss the pet? There was a button for it. I distinctly remember. But now I can't remember what it is. Also, as a shaman, I can use... Why am I saying shaman? As a shaman, I can use knuckles. And as much as I love the idea of knuckles, they never ever drop. So, yeah, I mean, that's true. The amount of times my DPS has fallen off of a cliff because I've failed to train my unarmed skill. Where is the flipping... Am I being dense? I don't know how to dismiss this pet. I want to get that off of my hotbar. Hang on. I've got one talent point as well, which I need to chuck into here. Ooh. Concussive shot, a chance to stun for 3 seconds. But it already does that. It already stuns for... Oh, it slows for 4. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. What was the chance on that? 4%. Okay, we're going to dump our skill points into that. What I'm guessing is that there's some skills I haven't purchased that allow me to dismiss. No. No is the answer. I do need to take not track humanoid, serpent sting, the next level. Because that's like a main rotation spell. I mean, also that just cost me over half of my gold. How do I tame the beast? Invalid target. Right, am I being... Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's... Why are you attacking me? Get bent. I figured it out. My level 6 boar is kicking the shit out of me. There we go. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to click on you. There we go. Right. Let's go and tame that snow leopard. The other one's probably respawned. Oh, no, it hasn't. It hasn't. Snow leopard. I think that guard kills it. Now this is going to obviously increase our DPS massively having a pet. Like Astonishingly. It's a huge, huge addition to the party. So there we are. We've tamed our snow leopard. Can I just make him stay by this log before I get back over there? In case he decides to attack me on dismissal again. There we go. And be passive. Lovely. Ice Claw Bear. Yeah, okay. So I need to dismiss this one. Yeah, he's going to be cross at me. But that's okay, I planned for it this time. I'm actually going to shoot him a bit before he gets here. You know what I love about Classic as well? I got my human paladin up to level 38, I think he is. Okay, I need to I need to tame an Ice Claw Bear. So I thought, oh, I'll just go and solo Dead Mines to get some stuff to sell on the auction house, and and I did. I did solo the first 3 bosses of Dead Mines, but because it's Classic, I was still only able to pull. Bearing in mind I'm level 38, and the mobs I was pulling were like level 20, 21, 22. I was still only able to pull 2 at a time to ensure that I didn't die mid-fight. Max level 50 or 60? It's 60. And they've already said they're not going to increase it, even with the additional content that they're pushing out. Right, okay. We have an Ice Claw Bear. You can name them, can't you? I think... Oh no, that must have been a feature for another... From another patch. Or expansion, I should say. But yeah, you think about it. You've got a bear doing attacks, and you've got a hunter doing attacks. You have 3 hunters, or 3 warlocks, or 3 whatever it is, in a party that can have a companion. You've just practically increased the size of your party quite massively. There we go. I just learnt the skill Taming the Beast. You now have the power to tame a beast, train it. Travel to Ironforge, find the Hall of Arms. There you must speak to one of our most revered animal trainers, Belia. Thunder Granite. She'll give you the power to train a new pet. So be going, lad. Right, okay, so I have the pet abilities. Cool pet, dismiss pet, tame pet. I'm going to put them over here. I'm going to keep my bear for now. And off we go to do some more quests. Garrosh with casual 3 mil health, yeah. Yeah, the number bloat was insane. Like, bigger numbers aren't always better. I do that in D&D all the time when I'm running D&D sessions. So we're on a break at the moment, but previously they were going through a series of quests where they were massively out-leveled for the content they were going through. But they needed to go and investigate, for story reasons, some goblin holdouts in this new continent. But if I send my bear in to attack there... See what I mean? Now the bear takes him. Does some extra damage, I can get some shooting off. Yeah, so the party had to go and investigate some goblins. Now, rather than like tracking loads of goblin health, because that would have been really, really boring and really tedious, what we did is I just gave every goblin 1 health, but I gave them 2 actions, so they could attack twice. So you can balance, I guess what I'm saying is you can balance games in other ways, like through action economy or however else you need to do it. I need to get on top of here. But I can't remember how to do it. Is this it? Right, send the bear into attack. Put his Ice Claw skill on. Hunter's Mark. Concussive shot. Absolutely hammer him with the damage. There we go. And we got the thing that we needed. Right, okay. Next one. Hunter's Mark. I just realised I haven't put my camera back on. And this is how we're going to do most of our DPS now. Is by letting our bear tank. Oh yeah, we need to get those shimmer thingy baskets. Let the bear get like the first 2 or 3 attacks in. I mean, it's not so bad on these guys because they're spellcasters, so if he decides to change target, he'll just, yeah, shoot me instead. What level are they? Level 8. Okay, so I'm a little bit ahead. Get some shimmerweed from here. 4, 5. And this guy will be 6. Although, saying that, he's pulled 3 mobs. And they've killed my pet. So it's going swimmingly already, and now I'm fighting 3 dudes. Okay, I've died. My first death. My first death. Which is okay. It's not too bad, considering we've played for 3 hours on this character. We've completed 27 quests, and got 1 death. Yeah, this is the first stream I've had in a long time. First channel death, yeah, it's true. It's the first stream I've had in a long time where I've got 0.0% dropped frames. That's incredible. It's astronomically low percentage of that happening. Right, I can't remember if I can just revive my pet though. If I just press the call pet button. Does my pet come back? No, because he's dead. That is going to be problematic. Isn't there a revive pet spell? I want to say that there is. Right, okay, anyways, I'm going to try and steal this shimmerweed from behind this tree. Yeah, okay, that means I've got to go over there. Frostmane Headhunters. Gonna have to do this with no pet. Headhunters should be relatively easy actually, because they stay at range, which works to my benefit. There we go. Does mean I'm going to burn through my mana like crazy. Frostmane Seer. I mean, I'm going to have to take you out. Again, I should burn through this until he's used, I think, half of his mana, then they charge in. There we go. it's higher level to revive your pet, yeah. I think you're right. So I'm going to have to either tame a new one, which I'll probably do, or go and learn that skill. Just realised I didn't turn on Aspect of the Monkey after I died, which gives me chance to dodge by 8%. Frostmane Headhunter. There's only one spawns over here. So yeah, I'm not going to waste my time. Oh, this is the entrance I was talking about. Oh, there's a bear right here. Let's tame you up, buddy. There we go. Right, yeah, let's go and hand in these quests here. That will probably take me to level... I mean, it will definitely take me to level 11, looking at my experience bar here. I'm going to keep stacking stuff into this improved concussive shot. And again, because this is a community server... Oh, I've got another skill point to chuck in... Oh, no, I don't. I'm reading up here, not down here. Because this is a community server, all of these talent trees have been redone. So it's all been rebalanced and reworked. Not to game-breaking ways, just to, you know, every build viability ways. And that doesn't mean like every build is viable, like you can make a melee mage. That's not going to happen, but every discipline that they have, every skill tree, what's the word I'm looking for? Every school that they have in their magic thingy, whatever it's called, spellbook. Every spellbook school is a viable build. Boom, level 11.
Here there.
Let's do that. I've got loads of quests to hand in. What do I not have? I mean, I do have a cloak, so I'd probably be better off getting the armour from the braces, even though they're cloth. Yeah, we'll accept that as well. Right, okay, so I want to wear that. I want to sell all my crap to this guy. Let's repair my stuff. We'll use that in a second. Sell, 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 sell. That's a quest item. Boom. Lovely. Let's do first aid. Here we go. We're going to be level 5 in first aid now. Have I got anything to cook while I'm here? I do not. Unhappy. Causes 75% of normal damage. Losing loyalty. How do I make it loyal? Do I feed it? No, that's just me eating it. How do I improve the pet? I don't know how I improve the pet's loyalty. Do I just play with it? Like, as in, like, play the game with it? Oh yeah, Nomagan's here. Level 29. Dungeon. Am I at dungeon level for anything? No. I think level 15 is going to be the earliest. Ice Claw Bear. Oh yeah, these leper gnomes. Off you go, buddy. Go do your thing. He's coming straight for me. How do you see skill or class progression? Level 10, if you press N on your keyboard, you will see your talent trees, and you'll have 3 different trees that you can go down. I'm going down marksman. You will obviously have very different ones for your skill set. more damage than my bear because he's failing to tank. Luckily I invested in that rank 2 Raptor Strike quite early on. There we go. I think he's going to pull 3 there. 4. That's not gone well. Okay, I'm leaving. Sorry, bear. He's died again. Yes, I'd like to permanently abandon my pet and run away from all of these guys. Except you, bear, who I'm going to attempt to tame. I can't remember on Classic how you got your pet's happiness up. There we go. So it wasn't Ice Claw Bear, but when I tame it, it just turns into Bear. Hello, Hector. Hector's here. Up you get, boy. Come on in. Oh, he's a good boy. Look at the camera, look. There we go. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You alright? You having a good day? Ugh. Got him down. Good lad. Right, okay. So need to pull 1 at a time. Can't be pulling like 4 or 5, even as a hunter. Not at this level anyway with this gear. And by this gear I mean literally no gear. Let's kill this leper gnome. Lovely. Getting more cogs. Is he dodging my attacks? I think he dodged my concussive shot. I'm having terrible luck on the concussive shots. But by the time he gets to me, he's almost dead anyway, and then he'll try and run away, and if he does get far enough away, I'll just smash a shot into him. Snow Leopard might do some damage. There we go. Got 4 cogs, and I need some gyrometric gears as well. What I need is individual gnomes that are out in the open on their own, like these guys. I think I fired a bit too fast there. He's going to run. I'll pull back. Arcane shot. Sorted. Right, let's send the bear in first. See if we can actually let him get a bit of aggro. Let him get like 10% of the damage. There we go, he's done 10%. So even after letting him do 10%, he can't hold aggro. Which I seem to remember the meta was finding a pet that had Roar. Because Roar would take aggro. Let's get him in there. Doing really good on the cogs, not so great on the gears, considering the drop rate is meant to be the same. There's the gear. Okay, that's going to be a 2 pull. I'm a little bit low on health for a 2-pull. I'm going to eat some food. In fact, I should have eaten that bread to free up an inventory space. You going to sleep? Okay, well, have fun. I hope you've enjoyed WoW. Thanks for stopping by. All that jazz. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it when you play it later. Oh yeah, I can fire on the move. Forgot about that. Absolute game changer. Good night, mate. Take it easy. Oh, my bear leveled. That's good news for my bear. Get an arcane shot off. I can. Another serpent sting. There we go. And a raptor strike when he closes the distance. My weapon is pump. Both my blunderbuss and my axe. Still here, Ollie. Only 3:30 for you. How long are you on shift till? Okay, so statistically, I just need one more. Oh, I didn't get my concussive off. I tried to be fancy and only fire my concussive when he was running towards me. It didn't work. There we go, we're done. Right, let's head south and grab these Frostmane headhunters. Excuse me. Very coffee today. Sorry about that. Level 12? Warlock. Oh no, sorry, Dwarf Priest. Dwarf Priests do look cool. I'm not gonna lie. Hector, lay down. Good boy. Frostmane Hold has been discovered. Oh, okay. I'll take it. He blocked my concussive again. You all saw that. He blocked my concussive. Right, anyways, here's these Frostmane. That's a Snowstrider. I need headhunters. Frostmane Trolls. Who on earth is lobbing these fire bolts in? Anyways, we're going to have to kill this guy just to get in there. There we are. Chop him up with the Raptor Strike. Definitely need a new ranged weapon. Are they actually inside the thing? I think they might be. Yeah, there's Headhunter there. I did set my Hearthstone over there. So by the time I finish this... Exploration mark. By the time I finish this, I'll probably be alright to half out. It's 7 minutes left on my hearth. Okay, someone's been through here. Like an absolute dose of salts. Didn't even put Hunter's Mark on him. Might as well send him over there. I think he's going to kill my bear. Sincerely hope not. Okay, didn't kill my bear, which is good. Hide Skinner, Snow Strider. There's a headhunter. It's only the headhunters that we need. So... just trying to be tactical with my choices of shot. Okay, we're on 2 headhunters. Now what is not clear to me is there 2 quests here? Oh, explore Frostmane Hold and kill 5 Frostmane headhunters. I think that's the same quest, I believe. Oh, I need to fully explore the hold. Didn't... So that's a headhunter there. Right, so if I send you there to do that, I'm going to attempt to pull 2, which is going to be an interesting fight, because I'm basically asking my bear to solo 1 guy whilst I attempt to kill this dude. Right, okay, yeah, cool. Okay, I've stunned him. Amazingly, my bear's holding aggro, but I don't know if he's going to live. Yeah, my bear lives. Okay, cool. And my bear leveled. I found a small bag, that's good. 2 small bags I found now. Right, let's get another headhunter. This guy Hunter's Mark. He interrupted my spell. He just parried a shot of mine again. Okay, we're all good. Let's just find some copper. I did. Hide Skinner. Don't care. How far in do I have to go to fully explore this place? I mean, luckily someone's ahead of me. Okay, so it's fully explored. There's a Hide Skinner, but he's gonna have to die because he's in the way. Do you know what I have to say? My hunter is already way more survivable than my paladin. He's only level 11. Bless him. Okay, there's a headhunter, but that's going to be a 2 for pull. So let's eat some food. I should have eaten the bread again. God, Ollie, think. Need to save some inventory space. Let's stand up and create as many bandages as I can, because that will save inventory space, because it will stack this linen cloth on top of these linen bandages. There we go. Where's my pet gone? Did my pet just piss off? What happened? Right, okay, well, if I pull 2, I'm dead. Okay, that went particularly well. Snow Strider, I think they're melee, aren't they? Oh no, he's casting a spell, which is good for me. Okay, not less good for me. I don't know where my pet went. Which is obviously a bit of a problem. On the grounds that I needed one. Did I just pick up a new gun? Hunting rifle. I mean, it's literally double the DPS. So yes, I'll take that. Nice. Is that a headhunter behind me? No, it's not. There is one behind me. I've got one more headhunter to kill. But I need to get through these Hide Skinners. Is he going to pull that other one? Okay. I'm genuinely a little bit nervous because I don't have the full back of the pet. Probably going to hit level 12, maybe 13. Okay, having a rifle that's doubled the DPS as a trash drop is pretty huge. Not going to lie. Yeah, my pet's just buggered off. I can't even call pet. Okay, let's at least get some nature damage over time on him. Got about 50% after the first raptor strike. So I'm guessing pet happiness is still a thing, and I can't remember for the life of me how one increases that. Head skinner and then a head hunter. Okay. Oh, nice! We got a stun on him. I think my raptor strike missed, but that's okay. Because all I need now is my water. And that Frostmane Headhunter. And that quest is done. If he's just going to try and out-duel me at range, which these headhunters try to do, it's going to be a fight they're always going to lose. So there we go. Lovely. That's this quest done. I don't need to go back to the camp over here. I just need to go back to over here and hand in these 3 quests. So maybe I'll do that with the Hearthstone. Right. Okie dokily. Right. First thing I want to do is grab you. Let me browse your goods and sell all my crap. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. That's a quest item. Don't need that. My braces, 8 armor. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, and that can go. Cool. Okay, we're at 12. Lovely. 12 silver is a reasonable amount of cash to have as a freshie level 11 with no professions or what have you. And you're thinking, Ollie, why are you running the wrong way from your quest? Well, we're running to the trainer because parry is a decent skill. Probably going to grab aspect of the hawk as well. Still got 8. That just cost us quite a lot of money. We don't need track humanoids. Track humanoids is a dumb skill. We will grab parry because it's a passive. We've got 4.96% chance to parry a shot, and we've got aspect of the hawk now, which increases our range damage by 20. Now let's go and hand in these quests. Here's the first one.
You got my attention.
Okay, cool. We'll take the warm robe. Why not? I think the robe might actually be better than what we've got on. Yeah, by better I mean we've got nothing on. So there we are. We're wearing a cloth robe now. We're proper scumming it. Saying that, let's quickly just create the 4 bandages we've got, just to clear out some inventory space. Lovely. Okay, we got 1 quest to hand in over here, and then another one over here. And then we've got all the stuff to do over this side. Why is it still showing me a quest over here? I should absolutely tame another bear. Oh yeah, I remember, it's down here, isn't it?
Need assistance?
I'll take the leather gloves.
Alrighty then.
Yep, that's much better. Another 9 armor there. Now let's head over to this area. See, I'm actually out leveling this area now because I'm level 12, but I'm going to continue to smash out the quests because fundamentally it becomes easier and faster to do the quests in the areas that you out level, and the return of investment in terms of gold is much better. We've got a better axe there as well, so there we go. Much better. We've got this guy here with this fire. Yeah, now we've got no meat to cook, so that's fine. So we've just got a couple of trash items to sell there. What does this guy want? Oh yeah, that's the Mercy of Humanity hand-in. So yeah, all of our hand-ins are over here now, so we can go do the over here quests. And we can go find Mountaineer Barley Brew. Sounds pretty fun. So yeah, I've got to admit, I'm really enjoying the classic era WoW Classic Plus experience. And again, just to reiterate, this is not a stream that is endorsed in any way, shape or form by the people over at Turtle WoW or anything like that. It's just, I found it from a YouTube video that popped up on my feed. Just discovered it naturally. And yeah, it's been fun so far. Will it continue to be fun? I don't know. I'm having a good time now. If you want to jump on, you're more than welcome to come and hang out. Join the Discord down below if you're watching this back. And yeah, the new content that they've added in, specifically the area of Northwind, very well fleshed out, very well thought out. It's a leveling area from like 25 to 35, I think. So it's middle of the grind content. It's not level 60 plus content that you're constantly chasing to like go and do. Yeah, right. Okay, we have a pet once again. How do I increase my pet's happiness? Pet details. Yeah, it is. You feed them, right? So how do I feed you? Is it in here? Yeah, I don't know how to feed you, Mr. Bear. Does that do anything? Nope. Does it need to be uncooked? Is that the problem? Let's just try that. See if that works. Don't think yeah, I got cragboard ribs. Okay, so how do I pet details again? Oh, is it through just XP? Can I make you eat this thing? Cannot attack that target. If I just sit here and auto shoot along with you. Ow. So, pet details. Yeah, if anybody knows in the chat how I get the loyalty level up of my pet, that would be splendid to know. how far off leveling is he? Training points -1, so I'm guessing there's like a skill point system that I don't seem to recall from normal WoW. Invalid target. Oh, it's because I'm trying to select my own bear. Another bag, nice. Full of bags now. Really crappy bags, but I'll take it. I just want to see when he levels up, whether he changes from, whether his loyalty level changes. If I make you eat a rabbit, does that change anything? I don't think the rabbit changed anything. Probably just needs a couple more kills before he levels up. Specifically in this direction. Okey-dokey. Probably one off. Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 off. Let's go for that one. This is one we actually need for a quest as well. Leveled up, he's still rebellious. It does tell me what his diet is. Hang on. Maybe I need to go and see the skill trainer in Ironforge to actually learn the tame pet thingy. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the time to go and do that. Because it sounds like I need to feed my pet. Ah, right. It's because I don't have the feed pet action. I've got call, dismiss, and tame. I do not have feed, so I need to learn feed pet, and I need to feed my pet. So that's what we're going to go and do. And anyways, rather than you guys watching me walk all the way to Ironforge, that's where I'm going to leave it for today. So if you've tuned in and had a chat with me, thank you very much. I appreciate it massively. And if you're here watching the VOD in the future sometime, popping up on your screen now will be some other videos that I hope you enjoy. Please do check them out. Join the Discord if you want to play WoW anytime. Drop me a message and yeah, comment on this if you like the idea of Classic Plus and want to talk about it. Thanks very much.